going on, fellas? I want to make a simple video today, a short, easy to understand video of soap reactors. A lot of you guys have been wondering, how do I make my figures light up, right? Especially the Iron Mans and other figures that have those annoying pesky lights, the little, not the lights, but the annoying batteries do turn the lights on. Well, this is how I do it. Soap reactor. All right, so the stuff you need, pretty much screwdrivers, different sizes. I have this one. You need that one for the remote. You see that screw in the back for the battery. You need a smaller screwdriver for your actual figures. And then these actually come in handy because you want to grab some of those batteries. It's like microsurgery, I swear. And then this stuff here, you actually need to hold down the spring to hold the batteries in place. And of course you will need a battery, the 2032, that's for your actual remote, and just a tiny screwdriver. Sometimes some of those Ironmans, the helmets are very, very tough to open. It needs a very tiny screwdriver, so just a heads up. Yeah, that's pretty much what you need. Some of the stuff that they offer on their websites as well, the bigger batteries, usually this kind of battery lights up quarter scale stuff, such as Darth Vader. You have the 42. You have such figures that require a bigger battery. So this is for that. They sell those separately. They actually, if you buy the combo set, they include one in here and 3 small batteries. I'll show you in a sec. But they do have other accessories. You can buy more additional batteries. Each soap reactor powers up 8 different batteries, okay? Either a combination of both. It could be 4 and 4, 6 and 2, vice versa. And then these, it operates 4 of these, which is AA and AAA batteries. This stuff is used for the stands. Powers up stands, it powers up different diagrams, etc. All right, I went on and opened it. Of course, owner's manual, instructions. You don't need this stuff. And this is what I promised. This is the 3 of them that they give you, 3 small ones. And of course, you will give you a big one to power up again the bigger scale action figures. And lastly, the soap reactor itself. It's the remote and the soap reactor. They sell these separately. You could buy just this alone, which powers up everything, or a combo, which includes the Neo sensor, the remote, which is the one you flicker on and off, the unit, and 4 in total, right? That's what the combo includes. And then a la carte, you could buy these additional, just as far as your needs go. You choose and pick what you want and what you need, and you go from there. So this is the ports I was telling you guys. You get 4 of them and 4, all 8 of them. You could do all 8 small batteries, or you could do all 8 bigger batteries. It's up to you. It just depends on your application. And then it has 4 additional for the side. Again, these will power up AA for tumblers, AAAs for different dioramas. I'll show you in a sec what I'm talking about. But yeah, you could do 4 and 8. So a total of 12, okay? Without pushing the envelope, you could do that. And of course, you have your USB plug, you have your DC connector, and this controls, if you want to control it by RC, which is remote control. You have an on, you have an off button. RC, if I'm going to keep it there so that my remote could control it. Of course, your power and your option of powering up with the USB. Actually, this kicks out the power to another plug. So you could do like a chain, like some kind of a train thing where you could plug this one in, and then this one powers up another one and another one. I'll show you in a sec as well. All right, guys, so excuse the mess. You see, what I like to do myself, I actually do put a double-sided tape on one side, the smooth side. Eventually, I'm going to plug this thing in behind my Star Wars cabinet. And today, I'm going to be powering up my Star Wars figures. Everything else is powered up. I don't know if you saw previously, all of these guys light up. All of my other guys light up. But today is the time for Star Wars to come to life. So I'm going to hide this thing behind. All the cables are going to go underneath and behind it. You won't be able to see anything at all. And I just picked this guy up not too long ago. So yes, I powered him up. You see, that's what they look like. You power them up and you hide the cable as best as possible. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a bit. You see, I actually put a battery in here. The little bitty batteries, and I light up Darth Vader's lightsaber. Of course, Luke's, you see. And then in here, I don't know if you guys remember, whoever owns this piece, there's another LED light that lights up Emperor Palpatine there. I use AAA batteries to connect to the side. Remember I mentioned that you could put 4 on the side? I actually plugged in AAAs because this guy takes AAAs. The other one went to this hologram thing that comes with Obi-Wan Deluxe set. So that's gonna power up as well. You see the cable there? It's kind of hidden. You see, you wanna do your best. Actually, you can't even see it. You wanna do your best and hide it. You see, Obi-Wan is also plugged in. Lightsabers, Anakin's plugged in. If you pay close attention, you can actually see that cable. You see that cable? That's the cable. It's very hard to tell. Just because you can hide it, you can manage to hide it behind the characters of the figures. You see this scene, I had to repose him. Again, Darth Maul, that double lightsaber is gonna come to life in a bit, and the cable is hidden. I don't know if you could barely make it out right there. You see it right there? It's hidden, you see that? And then Qui-Gon on the floor. Of course, that one's easy to hide. His body's hiding that cable. But if you look at it from far away, I mean, you can't see the cables. You gotta hide them, guys. And then as a bonus, I ended up lighting up my Mandalorian, my Beskar. Has a lighting feature in there as well. That's gonna come to life in a bit. And that cable, of course, is here. And then it's hidden behind this wall. So it's back there. So everything's hidden back there. You see that cable for Luke behind Palpatine? And everything else is hidden. So it's gonna look really, really nice. You see? So just check it out. So before I turn it on, let me show you what a mess I have back here. This is stuff nobody ever sees because it's, it's always hidden, but look how hideous it looks. So you wanna hide it behind your cabinets, behind your shelves. Who cares? Just make sure it's not a fire hazard and you'll be fine. But you see, this powers up half of my Hall of Armor, and I have another one on the other side. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. So that one powers up this one via that USB port I was telling you guys about. So it's like a little train thing. So I have options. I could get the power from here and power up the one right above it, or I could just plug in an extension directly from any port, any outlet. There's different ways. The trick here is hide cables. So what I'm thinking from my situation, I'm gonna get an extension cord and run it behind this door, just what I did previously, and of course make it go up here. This one here now powers up my Star Wars box, which I haven't shown you guys. I will. And then of course it powers up my strips that I have. I have light strips above this shelf, just to make it look a little nicer. But I kind of want to put it through there and then just go from behind and down to plug and power this thing up, the Soap Reactor. So okay, just follow along. Oh, almost forgetting, very important tip. Before you do all this craziness and before you pose them exactly what you want them to pose like, before you do all this crazy stuff, please make sure they work. Before you hide the cable and before you pose them, make sure everything works, okay? Make sure you power this thing up, make sure you try it, make sure it's on. Sometimes you put the batteries in and you don't turn it on. Make sure everything works, because you wouldn't want to hide this stuff and get rid of all these cables, and then next thing you know, why is it not functioning? That's a worst case scenario. You do not want to be there. I've been there myself and it's not pretty. So test them out, okay? Just forgot to mention that. Test them out. All right, guys, I pretty much fixed everything I needed to fix. You see it's dark right now, which is perfect. I kind of wanted to let it get a little darker so that I could show you guys these light effects that you guys been waiting for. Under that shelf, all the cables are nice and clean. Everything's gone. As a matter of fact, let me show you. I'll do another video on Hue by Philips. I have it set up where I could do all blue. I could do whatever colors I want. I even have this thing set up with my light switches. That controls everything in this entire room. This is new too. Deadpool. I love that pose. But yeah, we'll be making more videos later, but I just want to show you real quick. Here, let me turn on some regular light. Okay, so you see cables are all cleaned up. Everything's good. And again, you can't even see the cables except for this guy. This is the most obvious one. And that, you can hardly see it, you see? But these are all hidden. You see the cables are hidden. These are hidden as well. Poor Qui-Gon. And everything's hidden, you see? Let me open these glass doors. This guy's completely out. Poor guy. Yeah, but check this out. Okay, so the moment of truth, here it is. I checked everything again before it was hidden. Everything was hidden and everything was tested before. So here it goes. You guys are ready? Let me get my remote in a bit. Let me shut off my lights and I'll stand back here and you guys will see the magic of the soap reactor. You guys ready? There it is. You see? Flicker. Just like that. Off, on. Beautiful, right? Check this out, guys. Of course, Luke with his very famous green lightsaber against Darth Vader and his red one. Mr. Palpatine here, I was mentioning that earlier. You see that? It gives that little, look at that effect. Beautiful, right? And then the chair, I didn't even know I had extra lights on the side, which is awesome. More lights on this side, which is great. I kind of hit them. I want it darker because I kind of had to use this rope to cover. Otherwise, it would be super bright in here. And then check this one out. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at Darth Maul just saying, who's next? You want some too, Obi-Wan? And then again, oh, I know this is not too movie accurate. When he got killed, his lightsaber was off. But for the sake of using the lightsaber, I wanted to use it on. I wanted to display it. It's just too beautiful not to. So this is my pose I'm going with for now. And then this one here with Obi-Wan against Dark Anakin. Just nice. You see that? I'm still contemplating. Maybe I should turn that off. It's a little too bright. It's making everything a little too bright. I had turned it off just to see what it looks like. It might look better. But for now, I guess I just use this. And these two are in action. I had to use this swinging lightsaber instead. But yeah. Oh, forgetting one guy, of course. This is the, this is gorgeous. Look at that Beskar in there. Just the lights, I mean, just nice. You see the Mandalorian? Look at this, just really pops. I mean, again, video, it just can't do justice. I wish you guys were here. I mean, it looks a lot better in person. And then I forgot about Tony Stark. He's ready for time traveling. You see that? And again, flicker, guys. Check this out. Flick, flicker, flicker, and flick. You see that? All right, guys. Before it gets way too dark, you see this is just my Hollow armor, showing you the Mark 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How they're all illuminated from the chest, which is the arc reactor, and the eyes. You see that? Nice and bright. Love it. You see, it's just badass. I mean, this is beautiful. And of course, Mr. Tony Stark himself. See the hand, and the chest, and then of course this stand, the display case. This is what the AAA batteries connect to. If I back up a bit, isn't that gorgeous? And then of course my other stuff. And of course, to finalize the video, here are my quarter. This one I need to rework. Here are my quarter size scale figures. Iron Man, of course, Iron Man's. And then here we have my Darth Vader, lightsaber, and chest piece. And again, everything works with the flicker. Pretty cool, right? Cool. So to summarize the video, today we did the Soap Reactor. Of course, all of the Harlow armor has been there. Tony Stark's been there. But we focused on Team Suit, Tony Stark, and Star Wars. You see, I like my Spider-Man and my Iron Man light up. But for some reason, it's not the same. Just having eyes. and having a whole lightsaber light up. You see the difference? So if you don't have Star Wars yet and you're on the fence about them, get them just for that simple feature. This is beautiful. This thing makes it just pop. Again, the videos just doesn't do any justice on it. It's nice. So Soap Reactor is the way to go. I heard there's other ways of something fusion. I've never tried them. This is my personal review. I really like their products. It's good stuff. I highly recommend them just because you don't have to be turning stuff on and off every single time. So it's just literally a flick of a switch or a flick of a remote and it's off, it's on. Just can't get better than that. And of course, I'll make another video on this, how to light up a Hall of Armor. A lot of people have Hall of Armors. Well, not that many people, but the few that have, they know how much pain in the butt it is to get these lights to work. But if you do something so simple like this, Alexa, turn Hall of Armor on.
Okay.
You see? And that lights it up. Everything lights up. So it's too nice. I'll show you that in some other video. But for now, this has been the Soap Reactor video. Just kind of say that it works. Whoever's on the fence, get it. It's expensive. The shipping's ridiculous, but it's worth your money, I guess. Okay. Any questions, please comment down below. Like and subscribe. And until next time, see you later.